Hey guys! So today I have the Winterlicious tag, and as you can tell by my hat, it's a holiday tag. I mean, I guess you can tell by the title that it's the Winterlicious tag, but anyway, yeah, I decided to wear this cool hat that I bought for a party and then forgot to use it. So I was like, I might as well wear it in my video because every single person on YouTube who does any of the holiday tags always decides to wear a hat, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a follower and do it too. You know, don't hate, but that's just how it's gonna be. The Winterlicious tag was started by MacBarbie07. I will link her down below. She's so cute. She's like, I don't even know how old she is. Like, I think I'm 10 years older than her, but oh well. Anyways, number one is my favorite winter nail polish. So, okay. You guys know I'm always like obsessed with my gel manicures and all of that, but I actually took it off. I feel like you guys are gonna think that I have like two personalities because like every time I have a question about nails, I always either say, oh my god, I'm back on gel manicures, or I'm not doing them anymore. Right now I'm on like my not doing them kind of trend, just because I haven't like loved the last time I got my nails done, and I just haven't found a good salon where I live. And when I lived in California, I had like the best nail salon, and it was only like $25 to get like the gel manicure and everything. I think my hat is like not showing up. I've been wearing nail polish, and this is Sephora OPI's Chestnuts About You, and I picked this up last year during the holidays. I guess I wasn't doing gel back then either. You know, I'm not a really big nail polish person or someone that has like a huge nail polish collection. I do like it. Like I like buying some nail polish that I really like, but I lean towards the gels more. But this is a really pretty rose gold color that I like to wear. Not even just during the holidays, but throughout the year. But in the holidays, I like it because it's a little bit, I guess, more untraditional than like the typical like gold or silver. And I do really like Essie's Beyond Cozy that I actually picked up for the Secret Santa exchange that I did, and I wanted to keep it for myself, but I didn't, and I was nice and sent it. But I kind of want to get that one because I think that it would be a good like pairing to this one too. All right, number two, favorite winter lip product, and I think I've talked 75 literally times about the Revlon lip butters and how much I love the red velvet one. So I'm not gonna say that. You guys already know that's my favorite, but I actually have been really liking this. This is one of the Tarte Lip Surance, and this is in the color Enchanted. I don't know if you can see. And I'm actually wearing this on my lips today, and this is a very pretty, I would say like a berry red. So I know I've told you guys I've been loving my red lipstick from YSL, and I've been like absolutely loving that one, but I also really like this one more for like the daytime. I'll just see if I can swatch it. It doesn't have like extreme pigmentation, so it just gives a really nice like glow to your lips and something a little bit more fun for during the day. Number three, most worn winter clothing piece, and I'm gonna say my pixie pants, and I don't know if I'm copying anyone, but those are like my absolute winter must-have. I've been wearing them a lot, and I have the gray and the black, and I actually had two pairs of the black, and one of them ripped recently, so I really want to get a new pair, but I know on the site they're like sold out or not expected to ship until March. And I went in the store the other day when they had 30% off, and they only had the navy and the gray. So yeah, so I love the pixie pants by J. Crew. I don't even know if I said that. J. Crew pixie pants. They're just a black thick legging pant that it's so amazing. It makes your legs look amazing. You can wear them as pants. They're not the type of leggings. They don't show anything. They're not sheer. They hold you in because they're so stiff, but comfortable at the same time. It's really hard to explain. I don't think anyone will really get the pixie pants until you try them on, and then you're like, know the wonders and joys of the pixie pant. But that's definitely my most worn winter clothing item. So number four is most worn winter accessory, and I think I said the same thing in my I love fall tag, but this one is the same. I would say scarves and boots, but this scarf I was sent by my Secret Santa from an exchange that I did recently, and I am loving this. It's so soft and comfy, and this is from Nordstrom BP, and I'll link it down below in case I think it's still in stock, but I really like this. It's one of those circle scarves that it's super nice. It's like really soft. It has a little bit of shimmers. I don't know if that is picking up, but it has shimmer all kind of around it, but it's not the kind of shimmer that like falls, if that makes sense. So, so I really like this, and I really like scarves in general for the winter. I think I went through a period where I was buying a lot of scarves, and I just realized that I don't think I've gotten like any scarves this year except for the leopard scarf that I've like been obsessed with. But I really don't, I think that that's been the only like scarf that I've purchased this year, which is kind of crazy because especially when I lived in Boston, when I went to school there, I was like scarf obsessed because, well, you know, you need them. You actually need scarves in Boston. It's not really much of a fashion trend as it is like a necessity because it's so cold. And here it's definitely more of like a fashion like piece or something to add to your outfit. Number 5, favorite winter candle / scent. So I'm actually going to film a haul right after this. I will take off my hat, but so that's actually what I just noticed, that I have like dresses hanging there because I was taking pictures for my thumbnail. Don't judge, but you know, everyone does that. So I got a bunch of candles at Bath & Body Works, and my favorite, I think, is the one that I actually have burning back there, and that is Spiced Apple Toddy, and that, I think it's the second year they've had that, and it reminds me a lot of Leaves, but I think it's actually, I think I actually like it a little bit better than Leaves, which is kind of crazy to say. It's not, you know how Leaves has that very Leaves, like grassy, I don't know how to describe it, like after smell? This one has it, but not as strong, so it smells very, very, very similar to Leaves. If you like miss Leaves, you should definitely pick up the Spiced Apple Toddy. It's a little bit warmer, not as like crisp as Leaves. I don't know if I'm describing that right, but if you agree with me, I don't know, let me know. But I also have really been liking this one, and I haven't lit this one yet, but I had already gone through one, and this one is Winter by Bath & Body Works, and it smells so good. This one is definitely like a holiday scent. You can't really light this like during any time but the holidays, and I'll go ahead and read the description. And Winter is a fragrance that conjures, I have no idea, up the moment when glittering icicles and sparkling snow transform the landscape. Notes of pine needles, fir, balsam, and winter woods. Wow, I need to like learn English. Okay. So basically, yeah, it's just a very wintry scent. It's not as like foresty as you would think. It's very like, reminds me of the crisp snow, reminds me of like a crisp New England winter day. So I really, really like this candle. All right. Favorite winter beverage. So I guess, I don't know if it's asking like Starbucks, like coffee wise or like alcohol wise. I would say that my favorite winter beverage from Starbucks is the gingerbread latte. I really like that. I usually don't really get them that often because I think I've said it before, I usually just stick to like plain coffee or like iced Americanos or iced coffees or iced red eyes, and so I'm a caffeine freak. And but yeah, so I really like the gingerbread lattes at Starbucks. And if we're talking about alcohol, in the winter, like I'm always a wino, but in the winter I tend to like crave wine more, if that makes sense. I really like red wine. I absolutely love Malbec and Pinot Noir and Merlot. So I think just wine. Red wine. I'm not a big white wine drinker, except for champagne. Number 7, all-time favorite Christmas holiday movie. So this is kind of hard. I feel like everyone has said Elf, and I agree. Like, I think Elf is such an amazing movie, and Elf is one of those movies that I watch year-round. I bought this movie on iTunes a really long time ago, and when I bought my Apple TV last year, I realized that you can watch everything you've ever purchased on iTunes, so that's another whole story about how amazing Apple TV is. But anyway, ever since I discovered that, I've just been obsessed with watching Elf. Like, I have it and I watch it year-round. It's not just a Christmas movie, and it's one of those movies that is so funny, like so fun to watch. So I really, if you haven't seen Elf, you definitely should. But I'm gonna like say another Christmas movie, because growing up, the one that we always used to watch and with my family and with my sisters like the day before Christmas is A Christmas Vacation, or Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase's Christmas Vacation, A Griswold Family Christmas. I'm saying all this wrong, but that movie is hilarious and it gives me such good feelings like watching it. It's so funny. Like if you've never watched it, that's another one that you have to watch, especially if you're like younger and you haven't seen it. It's kind of like a little bit, I think it's like you should be at least 13 when you watch that movie, but it's hilarious. I really, really recommend Christmas Vacation too. I had to start re-recording because my camera ran out of storage. So anyways, I think the last question that I answered was the favorite Christmas song, and I was saying that I really like This Christmas by Chris Brown, and another one I really like is My Only Wish This Christmas, and that's by Britney Spears, and I'll link both of those down below. Number 9 is favorite holiday food / treat, and I think I'm gonna say desserts probably. I'm not a huge dessert person, but in the winter during the holidays, I think that it's a little bit more acceptable to have dessert, I guess. I really like any pumpkin flavored desserts, and so I'm Mexican, and my grandmother makes these cookies. I don't know if they're Mexican or if she just makes them. They're like made out of like pure butter, and she like makes them. They're like little like acorn shapes. Actually, I don't think that's an acorn shape. Acorns are like circular. I don't know. In Spanish, she calls them like cuernitos or cuernitos de azúcar, something like that. And it's like she had like powdered sugar over them. They're so good, and she always makes them over the holidays. So those are like amazing, and I always have some. And another thing that my mom always makes is like a poppy seed cake, and it's always so good. All right, number 10 is what is your favorite Christmas decoration this year? And I'm saying like a Christmas tree, I guess. I don't really know. Last year when I was living here by myself in the condo, and we didn't have a Christmas tree, and I told my mom, I was like, please, I really want a Christmas tree, and just because I feel like when you have a Christmas tree up all the month of December, it just really puts you in the holiday spirit. And I don't know, Christmas for me is my favorite holiday. Like there's nothing that even compares to Christmas. And I just think having a tree is just so nice, and it really like warms up your house. I would have a Christmas tree all year around if it was up to me. I would change it, change the ornaments, change the colors. I think that is like, I don't know, I really like Christmas trees. Number 11, what's at the top of your Christmas list this year? And you know, I did ask Santa, aka, you know, Santa for for some presents. I think that as you grow older, like Christmas gets more and more about like spending time with your family and not as much like, oh, I want this gift or that gift. So I personally asked my parents for something, but I don't really care if I don't get it or not. I'm lucky enough where I have a job, I have a good job, I went to college, and my parents provided me with my education, so I'm able to provide for myself, and if I like kind of want something, then I'll just get it, usually. So number 12, what are your plans for the holidays this year? And so I work in Charlotte, and so does my sister, and my parents are kind of back and forth, but our home is in Atlanta, and it's about 3 hours away. We live a little bit north of Atlanta, and so every time there's a holiday or like a long weekend, I love to go home in Atlanta. Like my cousin lives there, and I have a lot of friends there. So this weekend, on Friday, right after work, my sister and I are going to drive down to Atlanta, and that's where we're spending the holidays. That is the end of the Winterlicious tag, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know down below if you guys have done the tag, or if you want to leave it in the comments below, just like talking about the tag. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! I'll be waiting here, Santa, that's my only wish this year. Yeah, I'm like a closeted wannabe singer. Right, so my favorite Hollywood, oh Lord, my favorite holiday, this is really bad.